Hello and a very warm welcome to Moneycontrol.com. We are in Gandhinagar, the power city of Gujarat, and we have with us one of Gujarat's veteran politicians, Mr. Bhupendrasinh Chudasama, who has been a 5-time MLA and a 7th-time minister. If there's anybody who understands the pulse of Gujaratis, it's him. He has been instrumental in bringing in a lot of reforms in the state, and we've managed to get some time with him because he's been campaigning hectically. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. The big question that everyone has, this is a very crucial election for the BJP because it's in the state of Gujarat, it's Prime Minister's home state. How many seats are you expecting, sir? And, what is the sentiment that you see, that you feel, that people are feeling right now on ground?
You use the word crucial. This is easy election for BJP. We are going to win 7th time. Because before Narendra Bhai and BJP came in rule, this state was known as a drought state, जिनको सूखा प्रदेश कहते हैं. Because of Narendra Bhai's efforts, we brought Narmada, then Sujalam Suflam, then Sauni Yojana, where natural water cannot reach to the farm. We lift the water and reach the water to the farm. Farmers are very happy. Public are also very happy because before 25 years there was a single road in the whole state. Even highways were single. Nowadays, which was single, it is double. Which was double, it is 4-lane. Which was 4-lane, there was no 4-lane. But now 4-lane and 6-lane. Industry, agriculture. This was known for the industry. If you want to set up your industry between Ahmedabad and Vapi only. After vibrant Gujarat,
Right.
successfully, now no tehsil is without industry. The people of Gujarat, people of India who belong to Gujarat, and nowadays all over the world people come here, as in Dahej, Bharuch, Hansalpur, Viramgam, and my native and constituency, Dholera Sar. Employment is increasing like anything. We are first state in the country to give the employment. So people are happy.
So overall, I've also been talking to people. In terms of development, in terms of roads, connectivity, infrastructure, there is a sense that the government has done a lot. But when you talk to industry, they do bring up this issue of prohibition. But we do know that it's a very sensitive issue. So is that something that has been on the mind of the BJP? And could there be a rethink on that?
This prohibition issue is very sensitive in Gujarat because Gandhiji, Sardar Sahab belong to here, and there are more and more, much benefits because of prohibition. And our Prime Minister, Amit Bhai, and everybody who belong to BJP, we strongly believe in prohibition. Gujarat is known that any young girl can move in midnight. Why? It is only because of prohibition. And the people who want to establish here their industries, there is a availability of health card they can have.
So there will be no rethink on the prohibition issue.
No, not at all.
So the campaigning for the first phase of elections ended yesterday. We've had a lot of claims being made by the Aam Aadmi Party, the Congress. What's your sense? How many seats is the BJP expecting in the state? And what is now going forward? Now that highways have been made, Gift City has come up. Going forward, what can we expect from the state of Gujarat if the BJP comes back into power?
High-tech technology. When Narendra was here, he started among the university students. Nowadays, we are, as for example, in startup, I was in charge of education department. I have trained so many our students because of that. We stood first in startup continuously for 3 years in the country. Startup. So we want to go ahead. More industry, more facility. Still, what is to be done, we want to do. Up is no more here. To my mind, with my experience, I can say, not even a single seat can they have in Gujarat. Even they are both the leader, the party president, he is losing, and the face of chief minister, he is also losing very badly. No seat, and we are minimum 1,335 minimum.
So you're saying that Congress will bring its tally down and BJP over 130 seats.
Because Congress has decided to let go the BJP in power to Gandhinagar Sachivalay. They are not interested. You see, you can compare. We see power. We go to the people. Our Prime Minister, our Home Minister, all the chief ministers of the states, all BJP people, leaders. We are in the people. Where is Congress leader? Nowhere. Because they have decided that we are not going to win. Why to waste time? They are not coming. The way is clear for BJP.
Okay. My last question, sir. What does the Gujarati youth want? We've been speaking to industrialists and we've been speaking to a lot of veterans of Gujarat. But when you do speak to the youngsters, they have a very strong view on prohibition. They also feel that maybe the education system in Gujarat needs to be relooked, considering the medium of instruction is largely in Gujarati in a lot of places. So they feel left out, that their English is, they're not as proficient in English. Is that something that has reached your ears yet?
You see, when Honorable Prime Minister was here, he used to say, किसी भाषा का अभाव नहीं होना चाहिए, किसी भाषा का प्रभाव नहीं होना चाहिए. He talked before 27 years. So we are not behind in English. We are not behind in Hindi. Our students in universities, as being education minister for 9 years, I can say, our student can beat even foreign students also.
Right.
Yeah, we can. He also used to say and encourage the students, I can, we can.
Right. So, sir, you have been education minister also. So, is there a rethink on whether medium of instruction needs to maybe change in government schools?
There are. Mainly, we insist Gujarati, because we are Gujarati people. But who want to study in English, we provide English schools, colleges also.
Re-elect a government for term after term. What are you banking on and what are you hoping for?
We are hoping that we are forming a government with a big majority. We will be crossing 125 seats out of 182. We are banking on our hard work. We are banking on our leadership. We are banking on all the anti-incumbency and other things which they have done with Gujarat. in last 27 years. We have taken all these points to the public, and public is realizing that BJP has done nothing in last 27 years. There are so many examples. They have closed more than 6,000 schools in the state, and they have a 2C model which is called as commission and corruption. Nothing else is here. They call it as Vyahvar in Gujarat. Corruption is called as Vyahvar in Gujarat. And the latest example of corruption is the Morbi. Morbi is completely an act of fraud, not an act of God. So there are so many examples. There was Latha Kand, in which more than 70 people died, and no inquiry has been done. You see, all these things which they are saying that they have done uh, development, then in the name of development, nothing has happened. The day when Prime Minister Modi became the chief minister of this state, on that day there was a debt of only 10,000 crores on this state. Now it is more than 4 lakh crores.
Right. But Gujarat is touted as one of the most industrialized states, and we've seen in terms of infrastructure, there's been a lot of work in terms of the issues that are playing out on ground. If you could just take us through some of the issues that are resonating with people in rural Gujarat, and issues that you feel are getting people, just are connecting with people in urban areas.
You can say that, first of all, I will answer your first part of the question, that industrialization. Industrialization, most of the industrialization was done in 17 and 80s. In 1960, the state was created out of Maharashtra, out of Mumbai. After that, GIDC, Ankleshwar, all these in early 80s when I was in my school, we were seeing that Ahmedabad is called as Manchester of India.
Right.
So Surat, Kalol, all these petrochemical industries, these all have come during the tenure of Congress party. Now, the second part, that what are the main issues? I feel in rural areas, inflation, unemployment, these are the two major issues. Farmers' distress, and they are not getting MSP is a big issue in rural areas. As far as cities are concerned, corruption is the major issue. You go to any corporation, you go to the government, corruption is the main issue. And right now, they are diverting the issue.
Okay.
They are not coming to the main issues. In last 10 visits, Modi ji has changed his goalpost every time. In the first visit, I was asking for the urban Naxals. After that, Hindu Muslim, then uniform civil code, then population control, now terrorism. They are not telling that what they have done in last 27 years.
Okay. We also have Mr. Kejriwal of the Aam Aadmi Party holding rallies in Gujarat. He's been talking about offering government employees and going back to the old pension scheme. So that's one of the things that probably will connect with the government employees of Gujarat. So, do you see AAP as a viable competition emerging for you? Do you feel that it might eat into your vote share?
No, not at all. There is a state fight between two ideologies. One ideology is of the fascism, another ideology is of Gandhi and Bapu and Sardar Patel. So there is a state fight. BJP is playing game with the electorals. Just they are pushing Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi Party is their B team. Even the ticket distribution and ticket selection of Aam Aadmi Party is done by the BJP. They are here just to how to damage Congress party, how to divide the anti-incumbency votes. Nothing else. They will not be able to open their account.
That's what you're saying. You're saying AAP will have 0 seats. Well, that's a very strong statement to make. There's also a perception that Congress is running a slightly low-key campaign. The Pad Yatra nearly did not even touch Gujarat, the Bharat Jodo Yatra that Mr. Gandhi is on, and there's a sense that the Congress has given up on the fight even before putting up a fight. I'm just talking about popular perception.
No, no, this is not a popular perception. This is a perception which is made by media, nothing else. Even the Modi ji and Amit Shah ji has said that Congress is having an underground campaign this time. They have changed their strategy. But we are not relying on them also. This is our strategy. We were having 5 yatras here, Parivartan yatras. We got huge support. but media has not shown that. They were having a Gaurav Yatra, which was opposed in every nook and corner of the state. They were saying that we have done so and so things, but people were asking that 4 lakh people died in Corona, and your state president was collecting the remdesivir injection. After 27 years, you were not able to give us oxygen. So these are the basic issues. I feel our strategy will work. We will have complete majority.
Okay, so what is Congress's strategy? You said you're keeping it low key. What is the strategy that you are adopting?
We are going booth to booth, door to door campaign. We are having our 8 promises. We are taking all these 8 promises to the public, in which we are having UG to PG free education for girls. We will be opening 3,000 English medium schools. We will be providing gas cylinder for 500 rupees, electricity free up to 300 units. Like that, we have 8 promises on which people are giving very positive response. We are having that old pension scheme also in our manifesto. From that only Kejriwalji has taken. But a person who is not able to keep photographs of portrait of Bapu and Sardar Patel in his office, he don't have any right to ask votes in Gujarat.
Okay. On the old pension scheme, it's a fiscally very, very draining scheme. And Gujarat, when it moved away from the old pension scheme, it really helped the state finances. So, is that something that you've taken into account? And how
Yeah.
many government employees will it benefit?
Definitely, we have taken each and everything, how we will manage the accounts and how the fiscal deficit will be kept under control. We have taken everything under study, and after research only we have announced it. And this was announced in Rajasthan, and this was announced in Chhattisgarh. We have implemented that, and without that also, Gujarat is having now more than 4 lakh crore of debt. Even the central government is the same situation. When Modi ji came, the debt has increased to 4 times, even more than 4 times. So that is not the reason, that old pension scheme. The reason is that mismanagement of the funds, mismanagement of the resources, mismanagement of the revenue. They have given a relaxation for 10 lakh crore to their near and dears, to their close business people. They have free, in fact, around 5 lakh of taxes they have given, done that free taxes to those, almost 5 lakh crore rupees. So mismanagement of resources, mismanagement of money is the major factor, and this government doesn't know M of how to manage money.
Okay. Well, Gujarat's fiscal deficit is actually lower than national average, but Gujarat is also known as one of the most industrialized states. It's known as the land of entrepreneurship, as the land of dhanda. What is the vision that Congress is offering for the state of Gujarat when it comes to industrialization and business?
See that Gujarat and Gujaratis were prosperous and they have their business in their blood, not because of BJP. Before independence, also they were doing the business. They were maximum doing their exports also to European countries. Their movement towards West was the most in India. So they are enterprising since old times. But the situation is that BJP has destroyed everything. They are asking that you people promised us for 35 rupees of dollar. Now where is the dollar? Where is the inflation? You promised us that the petrol and diesel will be of 30 rupees, 35 rupees, where it has reached. So this government is doing business for their friends.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Sharma. The results will be out very soon. We wish you the very best. May the best party win. Thank you very much.